Hello, everybody. How y'all doing? How y'all doing this good Saturday afternoon? Y'all welcome. Get on up in here, cause I know y'all been over there on that TikTok. But anyway, y'all come on in. Please hit that good like, share, and subscribe button for your girl. Make sure you got your notification bell turned on, so you know each and every time that I go live. And if you are catching this on the replay, welcome and thank you so much for that. Make sure you also hit that like, share, and subscribe to the channel. We got that little minute, so y'all know I'll be right back. welcome. How y'all doing? Hope everybody is doing well. Y'all should be wore out and probably tired by now. Is this mess working, child? Is it working? Let's see here. Uh, Miss Faye says, hello, everyone. Miss Maria says, good afternoon. She says, good evening, squad. It's a G thing. Join the live, catch the vibe. Tap the screen. It don't cost a thing. Subscribe, support, $ G Strickland 8. She says, share, help us grow. Join the squad for $2.99. Enjoy. Thank you, my mom, Miss Maria. She says, house rules, no CC's names, initials. Only use nicknames for the strike. Happy folks, y'all. Use creative spelling for your cursing. Over here, we agree to disagree. Respectful discourse only. All is alleged. Miss Maria says at Faith. She says, good evening, friend. Miss Maria says at Healing. Hey, beautiful, what's cooking? Miss Healing says, good evening. Hey, Miss Healing, how are you, beautiful? She says, hi, Maria and Faith. Hey, Miss Yvonne. She says, hey, everybody. Miss Healing says, Maria, I only made chicken and shrimp fajitas today. Child, I cannot with that lady right there. Miss Maria says that Miss Yvonne, she says, hey, friend. Helen says, hi at Yvonne. Miss Maria says, Mel's live is about to end. G will be here momentarily. Thank you, Miss Maria. Yes, I was over there. Miss Maria says that Helen uh, only? Yes, that's what she said, only. Maria, I plan on getting down in the kitchen tomorrow. Child, we on our way. Hey, my mom, Miss Sexy Diva. She says, hey, G Squad and chat. Hey, girl, hey. She says, hello at Maria at Healing. I am coming to get a plate. Child, we on our way. Miss Maria says at Sexy Diva, hey, girl, hey. Miss Helen says, hi at Sexy Diva. Yvonne says, hey, Healing and Maria. They are speaking. Miss Helen says, sexy diva, I wish we could all get together one day, child. We ain't got to worry about nobody cooking, child, because Miss Helen got us, or she going to have us, child. Miss Sexy Diva says, tap that like button, please, and thank you. Consider joining for $2.99. It's a vibe on G Squad. Yes, thank you so much for that, Miss Sexy Diva. Miss Sexy Diva has gifted membership to somebody named Miss Mary Unfiltered received the membership for Miss Sexy Diva. So if you are out here on these streets, or if you're in the bushes being spectacious, please pop out just for a hot second and let Miss Sexy Diva know how you appreciate her. Thank you so much for that. Miss Hillen says, congratulations. What's going on these YouTube streets? Miss Maria says that Sexy Diva, thank you for your support. Miss Maria says that Mary Unfiltered, hello and welcome to the squad. Miss Candy says, hey G in chat. Hey Miss Candy, beautiful. How are you? Welcome. Miss Helen says, hi G squad. Hey, beautiful. Miss Maria says that Candy. She says, so what's up, Doc? She says, hi, Aunt Maria. Miss Helen says, hi, Candy. Candy's speaking back. Yes, all of that right there. All of that right there, child. I know y'all people got to be wore out and tired, child. I think the live is almost over with. I hope everybody got everything that y'all went over yonder to get, child. That's what I'm trying. G, you can be proud. I didn't overspend. Yay, Miss Maria, Miss Maria. But what I'm not proud of is that picture you sent it to me with that big old dog that you calling a stray. We gonna need for the people to come pick him up because I don't trust them dogs like that. I don't trust no dogs. Period. I don't even care. No child. Somebody gonna have to come and rescue him immediately. That part right there. But yeah, y'all, we up here just running off at the mouth. Gonna be talking about whatever y'all went over yonder and supported Mel on that TikTok. I think she had like 14 minutes left or something just before I came on. So I do think that it is over now, child. So I hope everybody got what y'all went to get. That's it. That's all. Yes, that part right there. But child, when I was trying to get on up yonder on that good TikTok to tap that screen for Mel. Child, how come my D nasty popped up on my daggone thing? I said, well, what the hello, child? I don't know. I seen some people walking through this here house, child. And then I seen a message saying, sell that house, Destiny. I said, wait a daggone minute, child. Are you selling the house or you just walking through a house with somebody you know, child? I don't know which one it was. She didn't even respond to the person when they said that or nothing like that, child. So it's up in the air. Miss Helen says, I didn't join in on the TikTok today. Oh, Miss Helen. Well, that's okay. I think she had about like 1,000 shares, and the likes was way up there when I had left. Miss Maria says, I contacted animal control. One of my neighbors said if animal control doesn't show up, he'll take the dog. Ooh, child. Tell him to come rescue him right now, quick, fast, and enter. Harry, child. Ooh, y'all, that was a big dog. Was that a pit bull rock, or what was that, Miss Maria? Uh, he was laying down taking a nap, child. I said, Y'all know what they say. You feed them, they gonna stay right there with you. You ain't gonna be able to get rid of them. Miss Maria says, did y'all see Little Law on his birthday yesterday? LB posted it on threads. Yeah, I had posted that picture. Was synced that picture the other day. Uh, no, ma'am. At Miss Sexy Diva. No, ain't never in my entire life, child. But I ain't gonna be fooling over there with Mel and them today. Miss Hillen said yes, she did. He was a cutie pie, y'all. He was. I put it up yesterday. I think it was yesterday. I don't know if y'all really seen it, but I had posted him. So he's 5 years old, child. Yes, he is 5, and he is ready to go to the big kids school, child. He will be attending the kindergarten, child. Miss Maria says neither you. No, I ain't fooling with no pits. I think it's a mutt. Not a mud, Miss Maria, child. I can, child, I don't know what it was, but it wouldn't be laying up over there around me, child. I can't do them, dog. Miss Sexy Diva said, D Nasty acting, for, that broke down show, fake selling Hunchville, not the fake selling, child. Girl, that's what I seen up over there on that TikTok. I said, child, baby, you should have been up over here on your good YouTuber channel, trying to, get it to grow, working on it and doing just the best that you can, baby. That's what I'm trying to say. But child, D Nasty be popping that chewing gum, child, like she is. It's all about her. So I'll be like, well, okay, girl, you go ahead and do what you're doing with that chewing gum, child. Ain't nobody mad. But I was really surprised to see her up there on the TikTok. I thought maybe she'd be somewhere with because they said she got a new man. So I thought she might have been on a little taste of vacation with that girl that owed that $3 million to the daggone RNS. I said, child, did she leave you, child? Child ain't seen another TikTok that D Nasty did since that. Child, I don't know who told her to get out there and do that one, child. I really don't know who told her to get up there and do what she did. Child, she ain't even ever come back out to let us know if the people receive their products and stuff. So I don't know, child. Miss Sensitive says, Moses out, so she's trying to be saying, oh, shots fired. Shots fired, child. She trying to let him see, hoping that he be seeing something over there on a TikTok, trying to make him, remember what he used to have. Child, Destiny, gone somewhere, girl. You ain't the only one, baby. You is not the only one. But let me tell y'all what I need for these people to stop doing, because it's ridiculous at this point. I'm gonna need for them people over there on the AI channel to stop trying to put out there that see, that's how people get unalived and no longer here because of the foolery. Child, y'all seen they be putting out there talking about some Sunny and that daggone Marceau, child. I wish they stopped doing that. It's not cute nor funny to me. Miss Maria says that Sexy Diva, uh someone tell her Moses ain't looking. Miss Ella says Moses don't want that slop. Ooh, not the slop. Hey, Miss Salt Light, she says happy Saturday, everyone. Hey, beautiful. Miss Sexy Diva trying to act like she sell homes like Sunny. Ooh, is that girl? Is it monkey see, monkey do? Is that what they doing? Child, I cannot with them there folk, child. Child. I just seen that pop up on the comments. Is it true? I don't know. But I think if it was true that, she had her, back in operating the selling of the houses and all of that, that's a proud moment. I would figure, she wouldn't have to put that there court case off that, she got an old Moses. I mean, not Moses, but it'll be that money. Y'all know the money I'm talking about. Miss Maria says that Salt and Light. She says, "Hey, beautiful friend. I figured she would probably been, letting LB know that, hey, partner, get a couple of more months and I'm gonna have it all, child. You can have it. Child, that girl ain't about to be trying to give LB that money. Miss Hillen says, how something like she is really not trying to give him. Can y'all imagine my ex-husband? Child, how much did she owe him? In the 20,000? Child, he ain't about to get that. Let me see what my papers at, child. I needs to know that right there. Moses ain't about hey, why I keep saying Moses? LB not about to get that there, child. Miss Marissa says, gee, I said we already know she ain't got no uh she ain't got no what? She ain't got no realtor license anymore, child. Hey, Miss Hill, she says, happy Saturday evening, G Squad, Mars and chat. Ready to laugh and enjoy the chat. Child, they be in here on 20. Child, Miss Hill, don't mention Scrappy Mama, child. Oh, they go in on that lady right there. Child, I'm trying to see how much money that it was that the girl, that y'all know the D nasty old LB child, he ain't about to get that money, child. She ain't gonna give him that money. I had it written down somewhere. She keep on. It's gonna be in the millions in a few minutes with the interest coming up there on that there child. I cannot with that girl. But yeah, she was walking through with her little camera, child, thinking that she was fancy. I said, okay, girl, we see you. Miss Maria says that heel. She says, hey, friend, hey. Yeah, child, she ain't doing nothing in Huntsville, child. I don't know where it's at, but she owe him a good little taste of change, child. He ain't gonna get that there. Everybody know. Everybody already know. He ain't about to be getting that. So stop looking for LB. You might as well go ahead and put in jail, child. The way I see it, I just think the girl out here trying to buy some time. She know where she about to be headed at. And she probably be like, how did that? Let me tell y'all, that's when she gonna pop back out. Whenever she have to go back to court in a few more months, and then she gonna pop out, cause she gonna be crying, cause she ain't gonna have that money, and then that's when the people gonna be trying to go in on LB behind what D Nasty has done. Hey, Miss Carla, girl, who who? Child, I cannot. Miss Maria says, destitute can't do another live because she only had 5 products. I cannot with you, girl. Not the 5. Mm. I thought maybe if nothing else, she'd be coming back out with the main product. Was it the rose, child? It was the rose. We up here, Miss Helen says, hi, Carla. We up here running off at the mouth, Miss Carla, talking about little this and little that, and Mel's live over there on the TikTok and seeing if the people made it over there to tap that screen because it don't cost a thing, and support over there. Miss Maria says, surely she ain't trying to act like she buying a house. LB gonna snatch a broke ass back in court so fast. Child. Not before the time, Miss Maria. She got a little taste of time. Miss Maria says that caller. She says, hey neighbor, hey girl, hey, how you doing, child? But yeah, child, I seen her up in there, child. But I'm not gonna about to lie. I'm not about to lie. She didn't look like she was stressed, y'all. It could have been a burden lifted up off of her by them postponing that their next court date. I think it's in October or something like that. Ms. Hill says, not checking for Skeletor from Love and desperately hip hop. Child, not desperate. I cannot. Ooh, desperately hip hop, child. Don't y'all come up in here talking about no daggone scrap his mama. A mama D, child. I did see something like that too. She looked like she was scared or screaming at somebody or something, child. I was like, I ain't about to fool with Scrappy and his mama. Not right now, child. I said, let me go over here to this live. Miss Hill says, I spent a grip on that live. Ooh, child, not a grip, child. Well, shout out to you, Miss Salt and Light, child. What did you get? A little of this and a little of that, all of that. Miss Carla says, Rose is still a rose. Baby girl, you are still a flower. Ooh, what? I cannot with y'all. Miss Hillen says, say it again at Hill 75. I check, child. I cannot. Mm-mm. Child, Mill had it going on up over there, child. She had it going on up over there on the live, as always, child. The people be in the back, and y'all know they be singing in the background over there, watching and stuff, counting her quarters and all of that right there, child. Y'all know them folk be over there. But my thing is, I be like, why them folk always got to pop out and be trying to do something? Whenever Mel got a this was a mega live too, popped out. I said, Lord have mercy. Miss Maria says the rose ain't even destitute's product. Child, not her. Miss Hiller said D Nasty is a witch, not a whole witch. Child, I cannot. Miss Maria says that Asian guy is my favorite TikTok worker. Child, ain't he something special? Child, he got the groove. Yeah. Child, he be jamming up there. I be like, no, he ain't. Ooh, okay, go ahead on then. I'm watching. I'm watching. I said, they done gave him a little taste of some what rhythm, child. Miss Hill says, she needs to be hydrated expeditiously. I cannot, child. Child, them folk over there, they still a whole hot mess. But y'all know we was talking about the other day. They're talking about everybody down there in Detroit somewhere, except for Marho. He probably done made them all come up missing by now. I'm just saying for the people. Miss Carla says, I know that hotel and Slow Slaw was glued to the live. Child, they hiding in the bushes. Over there in the bushes somewhere. I see you, Mel. Mel had that black on too, child. She was slinging that black hair too, child. I said, get it, Mel. Uh-huh. Get it, Mel. Child, I cannot. Miss Maria says that healing. That's an insult to witches worldwide. Child. Child. I don't know what I'm gonna do Miss Maria, child. I tell you, child. Not an insult to the witches. Child, the people say, they got to try to do something, child. But them folks, they still ain't taking heed, child. I don't know where the people getting that their taste of money from, child. I don't know. All I know is that their girl with that 3 million to the IRNS, child, she's out on vacation somewhere. And she got her husband. I guess that is her husband putting down that body butter on them their legs, child. I said, how low can you go, Courtney, child? That's all I can say. Miss Helen said, she dabs in witchcraft, Maria. Oop, trigger warning. I should have said trigger warning, Miss Helen. Child, I can I tell you one thing, it didn't take her long to learn not to go back over yonder on that there lady's page though, didn't it? That lady wasn't about to be playing with her. She said, I'm not playing with you today. And tomorrow either. Baby, I'm gonna need you to pull up and come through. That's what the lady told the child. It won't long, child. She was pulling up and coming through. I said, Lord, did the lady scare that girl or what happened to her? Miss Maria says that healing poorly. She better watch her back before the lady called the ancestors. Not the ancestors coming through. Child, I cannot. Miss Carla says, I am getting ready to start my watermelon diet next week. Woo, woo. Shout out to Miss Carla. Watermelon and water. Miss Carla, child. Miss Carla, how many pounds you trying to get rid of, girl? We're gonna keep that up in the prayer, child. Don't be up in here looking at what Miss Helen cooking, child. Cause you be finding yourself. I'm gonna push that watermelon and that water over there to the side. Cause I'm about to get up in here and fix me some real food, child. Helen up there in that daggone live chat, putting down what she cooking. Girl, I can't take it. Miss Maria says that Carla, does that mean no chicken salad? None. Miss Sexy Diva says, the weather girl gone on vacation and the IRS $3 million, girl. Just in case y'all didn't know that, it's three, not one, two. It's a whole $3 million, child. We talked about it the other day. Miss Hiller says, Carla, we just bought a watermelon. Ooh, child. I'd say good and sweet, y'all. Miss, see now why y'all gotta be putting me all up in there? Miss Canada here to my no hamburger G, just kidding. See why y'all. You know what, Miss Carla, Miss Candy, I really haven't had. I had some breakfast this morning. I was thinking and about that daggone chicken sandwich at the Chick-fil-A. That old chicken sandwich at the Chick-fil-A, child. I said, child, them fries do be good though. I ain't about to be messing with y'all, dude. But I'm not about to be getting in no trouble up here today. No, ma'am, Miss Candy. See, y'all got her down. Carla got that mess going, trying to call me out up in here the other day, trying to call herself telling on somebody. I wish she would. I got to tell y'all how to keep stuff on the download. Child. Miss Maria says, I'm hungry. I'm hungry too, Miss Maria, child. I don't know. Miss Carla says, I have to make a chicken salad for 200 people in October. Child. Ooh, girl. Mm, 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 mm. All the picking off the bone of that bird, child. Ooh, child. Hey, Miss Antonio, welcome. How are you? Um, child. What I'll give it to say. But yeah, D Nasty up there, child. She's showing off. Miss Sexy Diva said just get the grilled chicken, child. Mm. Sure sounds good, don't it? You can't have the chicken sandwich without those waffle fries, Miss Sexy Diva. Miss Maria says that Antonia, hey friend, where you been? Miss Hill says, destitute Dusty is going nowhere fast, child. She better gather her thoughts, honey. She gonna have that money. I think it's in October, child. And people ain't gonna keep playing with her. And I'm about sick of her too. And Funky. No, I ain't never seen a bunch of folk get out of court and stuff like these here people down there. Child, they must be got that witch working out there in Huntsville. I'm just saying y'all a legend. I don't know if it's true, child, but they something is not right in that buttermilk down there and that where them folks stay. Um, Miss I Sex Diva says tap that like button, please, and thank you. Thank y'all for that, child. Yes, that part right there. Um, that girl right there, she better gather herself, child. She done had some good men in her life, but she didn't seem to be wanting them. So now, guess what they did? They have left, and they're not coming back over there where she is, child. That girl don't know how to work together with her partner, child. She just feel like she's supposed to lay on that couch and let them take care of her. Sorry, thinking. Did I say that? I ain't mean for that to come out. I ain't mean to say that loud, child. But it is the truth, child. It is the truth. Uh, Miss Hill said I'm number 8. Thank you. Y'all hit that like button, please. Um, Miss Carla says it is not the same, Sexy Diva. What is not the same? Miss Maria said them folk really running with the whole fake it till you make it concept, child. Thank you, Miss Maria. Miss Hill says she's number 8. But child, what they child. All I know, y'all sit up here and be playing if y'all want to. July the 18th, 19th, or whatever day they say it's gonna be right around the corner, and we're gonna see what they say then. Mm-hmm. While them folk up there doing absolute, they might need to reach out to Scrappy and Mama D, see if they got in the room over there. You know, on that channel over there, see can they go over there and get a little blessing or something? I don't know. Miss SD says I know, but G Squad can't eat too much fried food. Nah, I've been eating my little beets today. Miss Kane, I had my beets goalie. Today I've been doing that faithfully. Thank you very much. Now what you got to say? Miss Maria says, hey Bush Campus, I'm gonna need 15 of y'all to pop out and tap the screen. Help us grow. Join the squad for $2.99. Y'all please hit that like button while y'all up over here in the bushes being spectacious. But I'm gonna tell y'all, the people that's in the bushes being spectacious, if you would just come on over here, stop being so shy. Whatever your problem is, come on up over here in the live chat, and I promise you'll enjoy yourself with the people that's in the chat, child. Just don't come over here acting crazy because Miss Maria and Cecily leave down there, child. They'll get you. Miss Carla says I will be doing a live panel in October in South Bend, Indiana. Okay, Miss Carla, girl. Child, I wish I was close. I can make it for support. Miss Hill says, and they still won't make it. Girl, they faking it and still ain't gonna make it. Now that's a hot mess. Miss Hiller says, that's right. See that why they over there playing. Let me tell y'all, they over there playing. Carl Lucifer, Sassy CK, child, he's snatching and grabbing anybody, child. They come up down that panel with him, child. You ain't gonna catch him up there 2 minutes. You ain't gonna catch him up there by himself. Miss Hill said, congratulations at Carla. But you would not catch him up there by himself, child. But he's out there snatching and grabbing everything he can do on the YouTube the streets, child. Y'all heard what I said? Carlos said, I got to lay my pride down because I got to have a paycheck because I got my bills I got to pay. And I ain't even mad at him, child. But them that other folk, child, I'm still trying to figure out how they're going to get Detroit and Huntsville to merge together. Has anybody figured that out yet? I'll wait. What y'all come up with? And 5, 4, 3. Okay, absolutely nothing. That's what I thought too. Miss Maria says, Carla, congrats. I haven't been in South Bend in forever. Miss Carla, no, we is so proud of her for doing what she do. Miss Sexy Diva says, on ain't checking for them clowns. CK done moved on. No melody, no show. No melody, no show. No melody, no show. Child, like, okay, let me come on back over here now. Yeah, but child, see, let me tell y'all. See, Stacey did be down there starting trouble. She gonna have that food truck lady come up over here and be trying to snatch a knot in Sexy Diva. And then all of us gonna have to put on our shoes, because we about to be going for that right there. No melody, no show, girl. She about to get you. Mm-hmm. Miss Maria says that, gee, especially if they have to drive back and forth. Child. Miss Helen says, Sexy Diva was already pivoted. Child, I cannot. Child, that mess ain't about to work. How is this supposed to work, child? I ain't never seen nothing like this here in my entire life. That's a bunch of foolery. Them folk, ain't them Scott boys from down yonder somewhere in the hole or something, child. Y'all need to make it make sense because this don't make no sense. Miss Maria says it's healing. We done left the building, not left the building, child. Miss Carla says it will be recorded. I will share it with you. Thank you, Miss Carla. Thank you so much, child. We're so proud of you. Get out there and do what you do, Miss Carla. Miss Carla is doing the thing, child. Get your blessings on top of blessings. Miss Helen says, I've lived in Alabama, not far from Bessemer. I wish you would come here with that ignorance. Not the ignorance. Miss Carla said, thanks at Miss Maria said, thanks at Carla. Not the ignorance, Miss Healing. Child, I cannot. She about to come up over here. She wants Sexy Diva to get hold of her. Miss Sexy Diva says Wildebeest can bring her a big back dry free. Good, not the dry freeze curls, razor blade mouth over here. She's bad? I cannot. No. She ain't about to come over here. Miss Maria says at Avis. She says how are you? Did Miss Avis come in? I didn't see. Hey, Miss Avis, welcome. I didn't see your name. Yes, she says, good evening, everyone. Hey, beautiful, welcome. Miss Candace says, CK could not even fund the group trip without Mel's help. He is not, child, let me say it again. He is not funding trips to Detroit for the cast. The cast is no longer a cast, child. Miss Candy, the cast is over. Miss Ebony says, hey, everyone, I've been on TikTok. Child, everybody been over there on the TikTok supporting Mel today. We just popped up here to run off at the mouth and talk some junk about a couple of people, that's in the way and need to go out there and get a real job or do something. Do something, child. Miss Maria says that Candy, remember Tuna Cat and Destitute had to drive up to Detroit. Child, y'all remember that? Sure did. Sure was. Miss Helen says, hi at Avis and Ebony. Miss Maria says, Ebony, hey girl, child, they sure was out there driving to a daggone Detroit, child, putting all the miles on that. Was it a rented car? Or was that car was it a rental? I can't remember what it was. But yes, child, CK ain't about to be helping the folks no more, child. He trying to probably come up and get some of that money he done spent on Funky Feet Martell, Raggedy. Whenever he was out there, taking him all over Atlanta, child. Taking Maho all over Atlanta, child. Just showing him off. I was like, Miss Sexy Diva talking about driving up that mountain. LOL, child. I cannot. They do the most, child. It's like they don't want to disappoint CK, but CK ain't studying them people, child. They must don't know what he said about them. Y'all think that, child, he said all they want to do have X. And he said that. That's what CK said about them, their country bunkins. That's what he called them. And that's what he said. All they want to do is be having some X all the time. I can see Tuna Cat and Kimmy side hen over there. That's all they want. Miss Carla says, Carl Lucifer have left the LAMH to fend for themselves. Child. Well, Miss Carla, who gonna be producing the show and all of that kind of stuff? Miss Maria says they probably ain't seen CK since the reunion. Child, they probably have not. They probably have not, child. He ain't, that dude ain't fooling with them people, child. He probably hear a little whiff of it in the air about, them people coming out trying to lie, still saying that daggone show coming on. Now, let me tell y'all the good people what they can really say that's a true statement. What they should come out and say. This is what they should say. Sassy CK, realized that he had went too far. Mm-hmm. He did call Mel and ask her, "What can I do to make it better? Will you come back?" The hell to the no, to the no, no, no. She told him, child. Child, I put folk down there on the own. I think they offered her some more money. She still said no. Child, and you ain't gonna keep riding off my back. Mm-mm. See, CK, you messed up the first time when that girl said, the show is off, she's not gonna do it because Funky Feet couldn't gather himself together. He couldn't keep his little tush roll in his pants. So she said, not about to do that show. But see, you got up there and you lie. You talking about you gonna hold her hand, you gonna wipe her tears, you gonna be right there for her and the whole nine. Child, you just as I ain't nobody fooling with him no more. Burn me one time, shame on me. Burn me again, gonna be shame on your ass. How about that? Miss Candace says it takes 10 hours and 44 minutes to drive from Huntsville to Detroit. Child, they was out there rolling that night, child. D Nasty and Tuna Cat, child. Miss Hill says I'll be listening. Will listening, I guess, while driving. I guess be safe out there, Miss Hill. You out there driving now. You be safe. Child, let's see. Miss Sexy Diva says, when the Queen left, CK packed up and left. He said, well, it's time to roll out, child. That's what he said. Miss Maria says, and Kill Boy gonna produce. I'm not about to do that. See, now they probably all mad at him because they saying, if we wouldn't have been listening to your stupid ass, you stupid bastard, we probably would have had a show going on right now. But no, couldn't tell y'all nothing. Child, let me tell y'all this. If y'all are not a part of the private Facebook group of males, y'all please go over there. Ooh, child, cause she said something the other night that made a whole lot of sense, child. I wish I could. I'm thinking I put it in some kind of code. If I could code talk it without saying it, but yes, it's a 4 hour 14-minute drive from Indianapolis, Indiana to Detroit, Michigan, child. Miss Charlene says, if the show comes back, will you watch it? Well, let me tell you about that, Miss Charlene. Hello and welcome. Thank you so much for popping in, as always, to show your love and support to the channel. Greatly appreciate you all the time. Well, let me tell you if I would watch it. Let me tell you why I'm gonna watch it. I want to watch to see who gets what is coming to them, because the Tuna Cat and Marho think they is the power couple. So see, they ain't got no power nor no deed. None of that. They ain't got none of that. So I will say I wouldn't actually watch it on the night that it come on, but I will probably eventually catch it before the next one will come, just to see who's doing what. Because at this point, all of those people gonna have to turn on each other. And that girl right there, all she do is cry and whine. Shoot, Maurice done turned against her slow tail. Miss Candace says, yes, let's hear it. Yeah, but that'd be the only reason, to see that they favor karma coming at everybody, child. But, and I would want to see, if Tuna Cat can stand the test of time. Mel had to stand the test of time, and the test of time was not easy, child. Was not. That girl couldn't make it through that stuff Mel went through. Miss Maria says that Charlene, hey friend, hey, and nope, I ain't got nothing for them. Clowns, I rely on the CCs, child. Well, that is also true. You don't have, not all of the CCs will have to look at it. You can just support their channel and listen to what they had to say about it or whatever. But that girl, them people ain't qualified for. They ain't even qualified to be up there where Mel was up there. Hell to the no, they ain't got nothing going on. Miss Charlene says I agree at Maria. Miss Donna says, hey y'all. Hey, Miss Donna, how are you? Welcome. Girl, we up in here running off at the mouth today. Miss Carla says the private Facebook with the melody, is it lit? Baby Melody been I can't see. Sharing the real tea over there. Yes, she has. She really has, Miss Carla. She has. Um I don't know how I kind of feel about that, but I understand, and that they have the right to their privacy or whatever, child. But as far as I go, it would be nice to kind of like talk about it or respond, because I tell y'all the other night she dropped some real tea. I said, do that, Mel. That's what that heifer get. That's what that heifer get. Ugly, big nose heifer hunting over that RS $4 million, $3 million. That's what she get. See, you're running off at the mouth. That karma come back and get you now. It be coming, child. Ooh, child. All I know, y'all didn't catch it, y'all. I seen it. What's today? I think it was Friday last night or something like that. I think Miss Sexy Diva. I think it was. I forgot. Yeah. Miss Donna says yes. Mel did, child. Ooh, child. For the ones that seem to know what I'm talking about, shout out to the girl, child. Trying to call somebody bluff. I wish a ninja would. I'd have slapped that heifer right. Ooh, child. I wish I was related to Mel, child. Miss Maria says, you know someone gonna tell and get cut off, child. I ain't trying to get cut off. I ain't trying to get cut off. I'm over here on cold time, child. That's what I'm talking. The people that seem to know exactly what I'm talking about. So they chiming in. I'm picking up on what they're putting out there. Miss Carla says, and that is why Cloudy Empire is crumbling down. Crumbling down. See, they don't understand that, Miss Carla. They don't get the concept. Trying to call. Girl, they don't folk. Child, them folks think they thought they was bad, child. Ooh, child. I wish one of them ninjas would have that night. Child, I wish Shanita would have pimp slapped all of them, child, sitting up there running their mouth. That's how come she told me to watch that heifer right there. Tuna Cat ain't hitting on fire. Ooh, child. Tuna Cat didn't like that, did she, y'all? Child, that was good to me when Dr. Shanita called Tuna Cat out. Watch that right there. Child, she ain't no good. She ain't no good. I cannot. Miss Maria says that Carla, her so-called empire was built on stinking Girl, not stinking sand. I can't say it. I cannot. Child. Well, I don't know, but instead of that girl being down there on vacation, child, them some trifling age people. Them bastards, y'all, is trifling, child. Ain't no way in the hello. Them bastards is trifling, y'all, that was on that show, child. I'm telling y'all, if y'all not up over there, y'all better tune in. And I promise y'all, the piece of a puzzle that y'all was missing, I bet you be able to slide it right on in there. You can be like, checkmate. You can get you a little bit at the time, but you can be like slide checkmate. There you go, right there. Yeah, we about put it together. Miss Donna, I cannot. Child, yeah. Y'all been going over here on child for the tea, child. Mel is spilling the tea, child. Miss Donna says, hey, Maria. But yeah, child, it is good. And I love the interaction with her and Jay. And you know, that's what's wrong with that little kid boy, child. He wish he had Jay. Child, he wanted Jay spot now. That's what's wrong with that boy. He wanted Jay's spot. You ain't can't have my spot, dude. You ain't qualified for my spot. And that interaction that they have and the love that they have for each other. That's what drove that boy crazy right there. I will, Miss Healy. I will. I see you. But yeah, that's what drove that boy crazy, child. And then Canavis done slid up in there. You know, another brother, but they all getting along. All getting along. See, you about too much confusion, fool. Ain't nobody about to let you up in their circle, child. Miss Carla says, Melody said, I feel sorry for the people that is trying to tarnish her name. And look at all of them now, scratching and surviving. Child. See, the devil gonna make you think that you are winning. That's what he do, y'all. He's cut. That's his intention, child. He make you feel as though you are winning. hmm And then in just a little taste, it's gonna come back at you, and you're gonna be like, what the hell? Child, that was just a setup from the devil. You set your own self up. I'm trying to play them games like you trying to scare somebody, like you big and bad. I wish I. Miss Maria says Tuna Cat tried to complain about Shanita's behavior until the Shanita dragged her for filth and told her about herself and her mammy. Not the mammy girl. Ooh, Child, yes, she did. Yes, she did, child. But she should have got hold of that old side hen Kimmy too, cause I can't stand that heifer right there. How you thinking you a whole daggone side hen out here, but then you trying to rah for somebody? Girl, go sit down somewhere for the people get cowered back on that lemon show. Sitting up there, I don't like that girl, child. I don't like her. I don't like her. I don't like what she did and none of that, child. But Mel is free. Lesson learned, child. Without a test, there'd be no testimony, child. It would not. So, she has a testimony from that show, child. Ooh, child. Child, I probably would never got a paycheck. I've been fighting every day. Child, on be done told me, look here, we're gonna need you to calm down. We need you to gather yourself, cause he ain't gonna keep letting you do what you're doing. I see you. I see you, but I'm trying to let you slide, but you keep coming for me, and I ain't calling for you. I'm about to get you in just a few minutes, child. I had to get one of them heifers. All you had to do was get one, the other's gonna fall down, child. They be like, that fool right there, she about to be a crazy heifer. I ain't about to be messing with her, child. Never snatch my daggone good wig off out here. And my hair up under this wig ain't even looking like too much of nothing, child. I'm about to still go sit down somewhere, leave that lady alone. Child, I was looking for that drag right there, but child, it was good, child. The girls' trip was really good. I'm proud that she stood her grounds on them there heifers because they thought they had her, child. They thought they had her. They did. Miss Carla says LAMH has been put on the shelf collecting dust. Child, Miss Helen says it would have been some scratching and hair on the ground. Child, I'd have snatched that heifer ball. And I'd have said, get up, you bastard. Bastard, get up. He should have thought my deal was up over there. Get up. I'd have knocked that down again. Child, don't you ever come at me like that again, you trifling ass. You and your ugly pit bulldog looking mama. Oh, that lady look like, she looked like that dog. Miss Maria sent me a picture of child. Miss Maria says, every day I had a fight. The color purple, child, every day. Every day. And I'd have told them, go get your mammy. I'll wait. What's her location? I be asking for the people location, child. I ain't got time to be talking me to death, child. Don't want too much of that. Miss Sassy Diva says, a tuna cat, big back, no talking ass, ain't got enough to come for the queen. Child, if she only would have got hold of that heifer. She got her. But I just felt as though she always deserved a little bit more because you try to come for me. You talking about a damn BMW girl. Job. Miss Maria says that caller, that show is in a box in the storage. What you trying to say? Shoes that didn't come in the box. Ain't that what that wildebeest food truck lady said? Child, I cannot with them there folk, child. But they do got about 2 or 3 people out here on the good YouTube streets that's trying to keep hope alive, child. Trying to keep hope alive. And every time they be trying to keep hope alive, it seems like somebody come and dash some water on it, on their dream, child. And it just melting. And there it goes. It's gone then. I was like, Lord have mercy. I cannot, child. That's why that lady's so daggone mad. Y'all, every time she come out, rah-rahing about that diagram and show somebody like Miss Sexy Diva and Miss Maria down there messing up their good dream, child. They like, damn, can we not dream just for a minute? They be like, them folks out there, they be like on go. Child, and she pissed me off too, talking about it's gonna be so good. I'm still trying to figure out how reality shows supposed to be funny though. Huh? It's gonna be so funny. What? What y'all gonna be out there doing? Telling jokes? I ain't never understand that part right there. I was like, maybe it was me. Had me like that little keyboard dude. Y'all know how he be turning his hands upside down, child. My hand was upside down, like what? I could not figure that one out, child. Miss Maria says, keep hope alive, child. They trying. Miss Candace says, you can tell who's in bed with each other in the YouTube streets regarding the struggling LAMH show. Ooh, shots fired. Ooh, child, I cannot. Miss Carla says, call Lucifer talk about every show, but that, say it again, Miss. Let me go ahead and give Miss Carla a star child. Let me go ahead and give her star child because she done put business out there. Child, he ain't thinking about that diagram. Let me tell y'all, call Lucifer is trying to figure out what else do I need to do to keep Claudia and Dustin happy up over here on this side. Cause see, the Funky Bunch dropped. He dropped the ball. Funky Bunch dropped the ball. Carl Lucifer sat over there on the sideline for just for a little taste. He said, I gotta hold on for a minute. I can't. He said, I can't just jump in. He said, I gotta wait a minute. So he waited him out. Child, and he snatched that girl right on up out from the Funky Bunch. Showed did. Funky Bunch over yonder now with all that woulda, coulda, shoulda, wishing upon a star. Child, that girl gone. She like, I ain't fooling with that fool right there no more. Miss Maria says that Carla he talk about Bravo shows a child every day, all day. Miss Candy says that Carla that's proof the show is no go. Child, that mess ain't coming back on. Carlos, when they be up there talking about that show, child, he probably just be over there laughing at them folk, child. They done told him. But I'm trying to tell y'all, good people. I looked over there on the own child, and that thing said that show was canceled. That's what I think, child. I don't know where them people be getting all that stuff. Child, wait a daggone minute. Then they had the audacity. I know it's audacity, y'all, but she had the audacity to say, Google. I hear people say Google said that the show gonna come back on in July. I said, Google. Why is they over there on Google when they need to be on their own network? Is Google got a network? Child, I wait. Miss Carla says that Candy facts, child. Miss Sexy Diva says CK then changed his phone number on them. Not the hillbillies and change. Girl, child. He mad at them, y'all. He the one that told the people to do what they do, child. And the people did what he wanted them to do. And they done figured out that they went too far, child. It's a no-go now, child. They didn't know, y'all. They did not know they were digging their own hole. They dug it for themselves. Look who fell in the hole. Child. I'm okay. I got a question for y'all. Give me one person. I'm gonna wait. Give me one person other than Mel over there on the TikTok doing mega lives. I'm wait on that right there, child. I know y'all got a good one. So I'm gonna sit right here and twiddle my toes. I don't see nothing. Miss Maria says it's AI telling them that maybe okay. Killboy telling them that skit, child. I don't be understanding how people can say something and everybody ride on the bandwagon when you don't even know AI, when it's right or wrong or whatever, child. I don't get the people like that, child. I just be confused. How they just take it upon themselves like, child. When I tell y'all total disaster, child, it just be a total disaster. Let me see. Miss Carla says nobody. Child, they be trying to do something. I done told them to go on over there, reach out there to Scrappy. I don't know if Marceau and Maurice know Scrappy or not, child. Reach out over there. Ask Scrappy, can y'all got in the room over there, child? How much y'all paying and all of that right there, child. That's all I know. That's all I know to tell people. But also, y'all, don't y'all forget, to sign up for the boots on the ground coming up in August, for the people that's close by Bessemer. I done told y'all it's Bessemer, not Bessemer. Don't y'all forget to go on pull up, child, pull up, child, pull up. Miss Maria says it's their fault collectively for being stupid, jealous, and short-sighted. Child, all of that. Child, that girl got egg in her face. One monkey don't one monkey don't tie no show. Child, I said, did she just say that? I know that heifer did. I said, wait a daggone minute. Child, I said, wait, what? Did she just say one monkey don't? Okay. Miss Sensitivity says trash on the ground. That's wildebeest day. Child, she don't even be down there when they have karaoke night on Wednesday nights or whatever. Child, I ain't never seen no bar slash cigar lounge slash club slash whatever that place supposed to be up and running and stuff. They be out there with the generator, child. Because power ain't on over there, child. They ain't got no power nor no deed up over yonder at that place, but they be over there. And once I tell y'all, once y'all turn that music up real loud, you gonna think the whole that joint is popping. You like, where that music coming from? Child, they be up in there, child. They be up in there, the family. Three, four, five of them. That's about it. Miss Maria says it's sexy deep. Child, I cannot. Miss Candy says, doesn't it seem after the showdown with Killboy and Unc, they allegedly stopped filming and the chatter decreased about the show coming back? I told y'all that mess won't no good, child. They plotted that mess, child. Come on now. When I went over there, I said I gotta go over there for myself to cause I like to observe people. So I said I gotta go over there for myself, and I want to see his action and all of that, child. You know that boy ain't never stood down on a fight like that. Well, that what she say. You know she won, child. Let her have it. Let her, come on, dude. Nah, you don't do stuff like that. Now you always ready to rah. No, he wasn't rah-rahing that lady, child. That was nothing but a whole mess. They planned it. They planned that stuff, child. They knew they was hoping to get some stuff stirred up. That's it. That's all. But that's what the people get, child. Ain't nobody thinking about them. Their folk. They created that. It is what it is. Um, and that's what they get. Now they talking about that girl talking about she gonna be speaking. Some child. I wish I would. Who gonna be? Who paying for that? Miss Maria, you and Stacey D, y'all going down there to the speaking engagement and stuff. The people want to get into the galas and everything now, child. They want to be involved with the galas and in the whatever it's speaking engagements and all of that kind of stuff now, child. You know, I want to be like Melody Sherry Rogers. You know, I want to get into and get myself out there and promote and just promote, child. Like now, one of them businesses that girl claimed that she got is open. I'll wait. Have y'all seen it? I know y'all ain't seen that. Mm-mm. Not one thing. Line heifer, child. I ain't never seen a bunch of people like these, child. But although I do want to visit Huntsville, child, I do want to visit Huntsville one time just to see for myself. But mm-mm. Miss Maria says I'm going to find a better way to waste my time. I'm gonna go ahead and let her know to take your name, remove your name from the list, Miss Maria, because I was, getting ready to hit the send button and let her know that you was gonna show up, but I ain't no need for me doing that now. You don't want to go, so child ain't about to be forcing nobody to be entertaining that their will to be. We ain't got to do that, child. No, we're not about to do all of that, but thank you, Miss Maria. It is so sad that those people, wasted all their time and their life like they did, child. To be as old as they is, you would have thought that those people knew just a little bit. They had some sense, child. They ain't got no more sense. Ain't none of them people got no sense, child. They fell right in that line with that Martell Hope, child, and they knew that dude was lying, and they still fell for the okie doke. So it is what it is. Miss Sexy Diva says piano still hypes Wildebeest up about being a star. A star of what? A star of what, Miss Diva? I'll wait. Miss Maria says that Patricia, she says, hey girl, hey, did Miss Patricia slide in here? I didn't sync to her, child. Hey, she says, hey y'all, hey beautiful, welcome. How are you today? This good old Saturday afternoon. We up here just running off at the mouth, talking about mail, TikTok, and whatever else that comes to mind, child. That's about it. That's all, child. What they call it, child. We up here enjoying each other right now, child. Ain't a whole lot really popping off on these here good YouTube streets, child. You see something every now and again about Fat Joe. It's like every once in a blue moon. You might see a little taste about them still trying to have Tyler Perry pay that $260, child. I don't know about that right there. Miss Maria says I'd have to wonder why anyone would even issue an invitation to her speak. Uh, to hear her speak, child, I cannot. She probably trying to come up with another way to get some money or whatever. But they might all of them might as well come together. They said that Kimmy and Marvin supposed to be getting a divorce, but at the same time they opening up a restaurant. My mom and pops or another. If she that dumb and had to move, do a quick sale on that house to get up out of it, and now you trying to go into a big child, she ain't learned nothing. She just as dumb as a bag of rocks too. She might have a little taste of book sense, but she what ya girl give me common sense and street sense any day, child. I can figure out the rest. Miss Candy says that Maria, they will only go if it's free. I don't know. You think they'll go if it's free? Shit, I don't know. No think nobody want to be in listening to them there folk. Mm-mm. Doing that jibber jabber stuff. So supposed to be something to pertaining to the young girls coming up. Child, work on what you got at the house first and get that together before you try to slide out here and try to tell me about mine, child. That's what I got to tell her. Child, you got to clean up in your around your own backyard before you come over here to mine. I'm just saying. Miss Sexy Diva says Tuna Cat was only do that trash on the ground when Melody was promoting her picnic in Huntsville. Ain't heard no more talk, child. You ain't gonna hear no more either. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I think Martell must have put a muzzle on Coldbird mouth, child. She can't come out and say nothing, child. I mean, I'm glad she stopped, as far as Mel goes, but she could come out and finish telling the people about Tuna Cat and Marceau and all of them there folk, yeah, child. We might catch something we ain't heard before. I don't know. I'm just saying she got something to say. Come on out, babe. Miss Patricia says I watched the replay of Mel's live last night when she said, mm, "I'm not uh I'm gonna have to take that out, Miss. I read it, Miss Patricia, but I took it out, and I took it out for this reason because it's supposed to be kept secretly, but we did talk in codes pertaining to it. So because I don't want her to block you or nothing like that, and I don't want nobody else to be saying, "Oh, they showed it over there," and that lady like, no, 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 no. But yes, Miss Patricia, I synced you, I did. But yeah, we can talk about it, but we just doing it in codes. Miss Maria says, "Child, you'd have to pay me handsomely to attend." Well, you won't be going then. How about that? Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Again, y'all, please remember if y'all are watching the live, y'all. I wish we could talk about it, child, but we cannot. So we can speak in codes and we call people all different names and all of that kind of stuff. But you can say my cousin and my cousin tried to say that I didn't, and we can pick up on what you're trying to put out there, child. I'm just trying to tell the people. Miss Maria says, what happened to the brown girls line? Tuna Cat started about season 4, maybe 5. The journal and stuff, child. Her and Martha are just like never finish nothing. Child, they be throwing stuff up against the wall just to see what they can get to stick. Y'all know that's what Marceau said about Mel when it was just him at the time doing their foolish stuff, throwing stuff out there to see what they can get to stick. And ain't nothing work for them. Child, they ain't even trying to promote selling their t-shirts none of that there kind of stuff, child. I mean, all that stuff they cranked up, but again, you never know who be watching that show. And business people, and they out there trying to go into business, but people be like, you did that to that lady right there. What makes me any different? I'm not about to be going in no business with you. Same thing. They don't understand. They just don't understand. Same way. Um, People be like trying to do business with them. I thought Marceau supposed to be doing business in what is it, Tennessee or somewhere? But no, the people be like, you did all of that on that show, dude. I ain't about to be trying to get myself in no entanglement and do no business with you. No, mm-mm. Miss Patricia says Tuna Cat ain't got nothing going on. Um, her and D Nasty can't afford those what is it? Tariffs from China. Child, I cannot. Miss Candy says you have to have money, G, to start business ventures, and that group low on funds. Child, yeah, even with the show, Take their show to another network, child. If Carlos saying I can write, that girl mama said they was millionaires and they bought that money. They got all that money. What's the problem? Child ain't got to ride off on that lady's back no more and none of that stuff that, the stuff they didn't even want to say thank you for. I'm just saying. Miss Maria says, hey, Bush Campers, I'm going to need about 15 of y'all to pop out and tap the screen, help us grow, subscribe, join the squad for $2.99. Can y'all please hit the like button? You can join the become a member for $2.99. Miss Destiny says, hey, G and Chat, hey, beautiful, welcome, thank you so much for popping in. As always, thank you, hope you had a good Saturday so far. But yeah, they could have did that, child. They ain't got to be sitting around there twiddling their thumbs and waiting on that dude, child. They better be paying attention to this YouTube or streaks out here. That dude child, he is going on about his business, child. He is really going on about his business. And he just be waiting for, his little quarter to hit the bank, child. Why they out here to we filming. Who filming y'all? And for what? Why do people filming y'all? That's all I'm waiting on. Miss Patricia says somebody needs to find that hair store to see if Tuna Cat products still on display. Child, Miss Patricia, you be playing in the chat too. Miss Patricia, come on up here to the front, honey. Where is she getting these products from? Who's making the products? Okay then. Okay. It got quiet on the set, child. It got quiet on the set up in here, y'all. Yes, it did. Miss Patricia, who is giving that girl any product, child? Oh, wait a minute. I forgot. My bad. She did say they've been working on it for a long time in the kitchen, her and the children. So I don't know. How's she gonna be making products? She don't even know what the ingredients that was in the product. My head itching on that. I don't know. Miss Maria says, remember Scott 1.0 backstab that couple regarding the expo. The expo. Ain't nobody trying to work with them. They are radioactive in the business community. Tuna Cat couldn't even give them shirts away, child. Miss Maria says they filming each other. Kimmy, don't get too close to me. Kimmy, you know what they said. Kimmy, don't you get too close to me, child. Dry hunching heifers, y'all. Them heifers were down there dry hunching, and that girl over there, husband over there, got another whole woman sitting in his lap, child, and he was over there getting this little cucumber, whatever he thought he had. Hey, Miss Loyce, she says, hey, how are you? Welcome. And she was over there, child, that girl dry hunching on that Tuna Cat, and her man over there, holla, child, and you sit down in the lap and do what you do. I'm just saying, child, it's always if there's a will, there's a way, child. Miss Patricia T says Tuna Cat thought she could compete with Mel and failed miserably. Child, miserably she did. I don't know who be telling her that stuff. Miss Sonya says, hello everyone, mad because I'm late. Oh, Miss Sonya, don't be mad because you're late. Miss Sonya, you might want to check your notification bell to make sure, tap it off and tap it back on, child. It don't be us, y'all. It be the screamings and the YouTubers and child, they be doing the most stuff. So yeah, also make sure you're still subscribed to your favorite people's channel as well. Miss Candace says, I've never seen people so mean mistreat someone as kind as Mel or was to them. Ain't that something? Just to satisfy and please Martell. And he makes me sick with his funky feet. No wearing red bottom shoe. Need to snatch them damn teeth out of that bastard's mouth. Ugly. Woo! That fool right there works my everlasting nerve, child. He works my nerve. Falling in behind him, child. It's listening to him tell all them lies. Miss Maria says at Lorsey and at Sonya, hey friends, how y'all been? Yes, hope y'all had a good day. But yeah, that's what they did. All of them. They thought that mess was cute and funny until it wasn't. Miss Sexy D says in Wildebeest bathtub where she was cleaning chit. I cannot. I cannot with you. Thank you so much for your super sticker, Miss Destiny. I appreciate that. Child, that's my first one, child. I sure appreciate you. Thank you. But child, ain't about She don't be washing her hands and stuff too good, child. Child, she out there sweating. Probably ain't got no daggone air conditioning on that darn truck that works today and probably sitting still tomorrow. Child, ain't nobody doing all that foolery stuff with them people, child. Child, them people ain't got no sense, child, being on that TV. Child, mm-mm. Mm-mm. Miss Patricia says, in my opinion, they could uh, never get help from Mel again. I totally agree with you, Miss Patricia, child. She would never do that. They was unappreciative. Didn't know. No, ma'am. All of them people that was on that diagon show needs their asses whooped. That's what they need, child. Mm-hmm. Them people need that right there. Quick, fast, and in what? A hurry. Mm-hmm. Miss Sonya says, hi, Aunt Maria and Sexy Diva. Mm-hmm. Child. I'm tell y'all this. Mel is a good one. Because I would have had a flashback at how your mammy acted towards me for no reason at all. But most importantly, the things that came out of her mouth about my child. That little secret you called me and told me, and please don't tell nobody, girl, it been all over the daggone internet. I couldn't be typing faster. I've been up there just typing this what she said. Girl, I put it all out there on the internet for the people. Yeah, Alonda. Girl, next time I get a chance to go down there to Atlanta, I'm seeking I find Alana because she need to bring herself back out here, child. Hey, Jersey girl. She says, hi, G Mars and chats. Hey, beautiful. Welcome. How are you this Saturday afternoon? Girl, we're up here just running off at the mouth, chitter chatting and all that kind of stuff. I'm trying not to say too much about Mama D and Scrappy because the people down here in the chats they just tell all Mama D business. I ain't trying to have Scrappy come up over here bothering me about my Mama D. And what Mama D has done, child. Ain't about to be doing all of that there, child. But y'all, what y'all think about the people don't want to see Shamil on the show no more, child? They sick of her too, child. I've been sick of her. I done sink through her, child. I don't want to deal with her no more. Miss Maria says it's Sexy Diva with them dirty drawers next to that grill in that backyard. I'm guessing burn some child, the thing done burn some unsuspecting man's drawers so he couldn't lick. What? Child, if that's the way you got to get one to stay, child, he is free to go, child. Miss Patricia says, you ain't lying, G, especially after knowing that Tuna Cat knew about. Child, I slap that bastard. I be calling the men bastard, but child, anybody can catch it today. The bastard, she should have backhanded that bastard right there, child. Ooh, not. Oh, I cannot stand them folk, child. Them folk right there, Mel ain't about to do nothing else for them people, child. That was one and done. She gonna get up there on Carlos. It's a real thing. Carlos says, say alleged. I ain't saying allegedly, Carlos, because it's true. Okay, girl. Keep on doing what you do, baby. Keep on doing what you do. Child. I wouldn't even want to say them people name. No. Riding off somebody back for 9 years and y'all expecting another episode, season or whatever. Come on, season 10. Who back you gonna ride off of? Mamas and dark skinned kin, ugly asses. Who don't like them folks, child? Miss Maria says, I done told you on green. He can bring his $11 mama boy ass over here if he want to. Gee. Scrappy, don't come over here. I don't want no trouble. Scrappy, don't you come up over here. Miss Sexy Diva says, that's where Tuna Cat mixing that fake hair mildew and child, I ain't messing with her. Miss Candy says, Trump just bombed. Ooh, child, not Iran. Child, I cannot. They better help him get that dude up out of there, child. Child, they better help him get him up out of there, child. Oh, child, but who would be running? Who will be our president, y'all? I shit at the rate Trump is going. Any of us in here can be the diagrammatic president. Cause he just out there doing any and everything. He said it don't even matter. Let's try this, child. And I saw something just a few minutes ago too before I came on. what was it, 67, child? They talking about he done changed the retirement age and all. Child, I'm gonna be 100 years old if the Lord let me live to see, trying to get my little stuff, child. Miss Maria says, well, you see, Mel ain't said boo about them backwoods food, child. For what? Ain't no need. Miss S. David says, and his replendent here replay. Who this thing is jumping here? BBL mammy. We wait. Not the we. He just tweeted it, child. He ain't up there tweeting, is he, Miss Ken? I cannot with the Trumpster. Not the Trumpster, child. He's up there making a good old mess, child. They letting him have his way, do whatever he want to do, child. Elon, come and get your little buddy. Come over here and get your little playmate. Sit him down, tell him something, child. This is a mess, child, but and all we can be is like sitting ducks and waiting to see what the end is going to be. Child, just a mess. It's just too much. Miss Maria says, well, we can't change a president bearing death if he let's see if I can see he if he if the country is at war. Miss Candy says he really wants those people to retaliate. Mm, 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 mm. Trump need to go somewhere and take several seats. Take several seats before we get ourselves into something that we cannot come back from. And that's what it's looking like, child. Miss Stacey Davis says them crazy people got uh, nukes, bombs, and he then started all major war. Miss Candy says he hit 3 nuclear sites in Iran, child. Ugh. Who gonna stop him, y'all? He said, who gonna stop him? He'll wait. Child. I don't know what they're gonna do, child. They just letting him out here be buck wild and doing and running and doing whatever he want to do, child. So he like, ain't nobody about to stop me. Ain't nobody coming where I'm at. So it is what it is. Miss Patricia, she says, those dirty mofos wouldn't have dared let Obama get away with this skit. You better believe it. Miss Candy says they said they are coming after him, child. Woo, child, child, where we gonna go? Who we gonna call? Ghostbusters? What we gonna do, y'all? Hey, Miss Patricia says, good afternoon, G Squad and Chat and Moss. Hey, beautiful, welcome. How are you? This good old Saturday afternoon, girl. We up in here just running off at the mouth, child. We talking about everything, everybody. Miss Maria says, a sexy diva. Annoying Orange is the crazy with the child. He ain't about to. Wait a minute, now. See, let me tell y'all something. I don't know why y'all be playing down there. The Orange Man don't need to go nowhere because y'all know we gotta wait till Friday and see how this Diddy thing gonna go, child. Cause they gonna need him to get him out, child. Miss Patricia says, watch and pray. That's all we can do, y'all. That is it, and that's all. We can't do nothing else but watch and pray. Mm-hmm. Child, but sometimes it do really seem like the world is just coming to an end, child. I'm just saying. Miss Candy says, y'all got your passports. We may have to move, child. We may have to jump up and jet, child. Relocate. Y'all be so many people on that one daggone plane. Y'all they be like, we can't take all y'all. We had to make a trip and come back for y'all. Goombody gonna come and pick us up, child. Goombody. Yes. He said, now I was over there. They try to get rid of my ass. And now look at the people over there in the United States trying to come where I'm at. Child, I cannot. Miss Maria says that Candy, they can have the whole damn administration for as I'm concerned. Child, I thought, well, tell the people how you really feel, Miss Maria. I cannot. Well, she be going in on the man, child. She be going in on the Trumpster. One good time. I cannot with him. Yeah, he's a hot mess, child. They ain't got nobody in there that can to tell him right from wrong or whatever, child. I don't know. Miss Marie says that candy, they can okay, read that. But yeah, so he just like running free, child. Who gonna stop him? That's what the people saying. Miss Candy says, "Wow, yes, let's all pray for the world, child. Child, every day, all throughout the day, all the time, child. Pray, 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 child. Um, it's that dude don't look good, y'all. The orange man does not look good at all. He looks like he need to go ahead on and turn it in. I said, "Dang, they was talking about the other president, and this one right here just as bad. He look like he ain't gonna be here in the next 10 or 15 minutes. That dude look like something is really wrong with him. I was like, I ain't be, I cannot. I'm not about to be doing that." Miss Patricia says that Maria, I'm with you on that. Get them all, child. Yes, absolutely. Mm. It's a whole hot mess. For the people that didn't know, child, did y'all know they were trying to get rid of before we get up off here? Trying to get rid of Miss Shawnee O'Neal Henderson, child. The people don't really care for her. And Miss Candy says, child, this thing be moving. Everyone that voted for him need to get on the front line and be prepared for battle. Child, ain't that the truth? Yes, that part. Miss Patricia says, the book of Revelation is being fulfilled. We all just passing through, child. We all just passing through. Absolutely, child. You can't do nothing but agree with that right there. That is so true. Y'all know a lot of them people be scared to read Revelation and all that kind of stuff, but yeah, child, we just got to keep on praying, keep on pushing. Pray for better days, child. Um, Miss Patricia T says, the internet is saying he's the most awaited obituary. What? He's the most awaited obituary, child. I cannot. Oh my God. Not that way right there, child. That's too much. Child, he just be doing too much out here. Yeah, that dude look like he's sick, child. He don't look like he gonna be amongst the good people too much longer, child. May not have to worry about it too much longer, child, because somebody gonna have to step in and take over. That part right there. Mm, 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 mm. Child, but yeah, it's a mess. Out here, he just don't want to make things no better, child. What that Miss Helen said, got the people coming out there picking up the people, got the ice cream people picking up the people and all that kind of stuff, child. I said, can you make it make sense? Uh, Martha Log Thad has returned. Hi. Hi. Is that you from the other day? You was up in here in my good old live chat talking your smack. I'm just asking for a friend right now. Let me see what she said. Wait a minute, y'all. Where's my link for what? I don't know who you is. You can't be just coming up in here telling me some. Where's your link? Did, who you be? Miss Maria or Miss Diva? Who that be? Miss Maria says, remember when George W. Bush was president and the running joke was if anything happens to Bush, pop, pow, pow, quail immediately. Miss Candace says there would be a lot of unnecessary bloodshed. Child. The Pope said before passed that the orange man was not a Christian, child. Why you need that's right. I don't know why she need a link, child. She just came in here on 25, child. I don't know who that be. I don't know who her peoples be, child. I'm trying to wait. Oh, has returned with time out by my what's time out by my real point. She better go sit down somewhere. Miss Maria done got hold of her one time already. I'm just saying to the people. Child, don't be coming over here trying to be playing, child. Don't be coming over here trying to be funny because they down there, they're going to get you. They're going to get you. I mean, you be coming up in here, don't be wanting to speak to the good people, and we be having a good conversation and all that, and always wanting to be popping in, trying to get some mess started, child. We don't know who you is, child. You got to be over here for a little taste before you tell me some link, child. I cannot. Miss Sex Steve says that food need ministry business stupid orange ass. They can't get rid of Sean. Who that? Shauna. That's her show, I guess, Shawnee. Miss Maria says, and he got dismissed on 25. Child, I cannot. Uh-uh. I don't know who that was. Miss Sexy Diva. Child, but anywho, anyhow. Thank you. Miss Patricia says, hello at Maria. Maria says at Patricia, she says that part, child. Mm-hmm. A whole hot mess. Ooh, child, Miss Maria had her snatched out and up by the collar before I even see what was really going on. Child, I cannot. I cannot. But child, we just gotta keep on praying, y'all, for we gotta keep praying, child, for our country, child. The best president that we had, child. I was hoping and praying that, his wife would take over and, come on. But she said, she had enough of them there crazy folks, child. But we the people know half of the stuff that orange man done, child, they would have been trying to impeach Barack, child. Miss Candace says Maria is on the job. Child, she ain't about to be playing down there. Miss says Steve not be playing with him, child. Coming up in here acting like a whole daggone fool trying to. I don't know where some of these people be coming from, child. I really don't. But y'all, I done been up here for an hour and a half, child. Let me see what else. I hope y'all enjoy Mel's TikTok. Y'all got over there and got everything that y'all was looking for. Miss Patricia T says the orange man is not a Christian. He didn't place his hands on the Bible during swearing in. Child, he said, you want this Bible to catch on fire? Child, he said, I know good daggone well the people don't want it to catch on fire. Child. And who was holding it? What's that? What's his Ivan? What's his wife's name? Ivanka? No, Bianca, his daughter, or something like. I don't know. Whatever his wife's name is, the no talking lady, child. Miss Stacey Davis says, good night, y'all. Yeah, y'all. I hope y'all enjoy Mel's TikTok. I hope y'all enjoy the live. Thank y'all so much for popping in up over here. Enjoyed y'all so much. But yeah, y'all, I'm about to get up off of here. I've been up here for an hour and a half. So guess what? I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one. It's a Saturday night. Y'all get on out of here and enjoy the rest of y'all day. Miss Candy says a press conference by the Demon Address is coming on tonight at what time? At 10 o'clock, y'all. Miss Maria says thanks for let me read Miss Patricia first. She says 2 Chronicles 7:14. If my people who are called by his name, where's it at? I can't see it. Should humble and pray. Miss Maria says plowed up the White House Rose Garden. Child, I cannot. But yeah, she says thank y'all so much for coming in and joining the live. Help us grow, subscribe, support the squad for $2.99. Until the next time, we wishing y'all love, peace, and hair grease. Absolutely. Thank y'all for popping in. I love y'all so much, so much. I enjoyed the last with y'all as always. And I'm out of here. I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one. Y'all have a good one. Bye.